Let's hope it's not the Clitheroe faithful, but it's what happens on the pitch in the next 90 minutes that will decide the outcome of this semi-final. Looking forward to Clitheroe and Mangotsfield. Well, there's a grandstand view to be had from up there in the ancient Norman Keep. Very much a part of Clitheroe's history the last few hundred years. But it's 118 years since the existence of Clitheroe Football Club, and this, historically, their biggest day. Here come the blue and whites! A rapturous applause. Last week's contest in the boxing world, Bruno Tyson, the heavyweights. In football, it's the lightweights this afternoon. Clitheroe of the North West Counties League, a goal behind from the first leg to Mangotsfield United of the Western League Premier Division. FA Vars finalists on both sides. Simon Westwell, the skipper of Clitheroe, led Colne Dynamos to the trophy in the early 1990s. Stop. And Dave Ewens, of course, played for Taunton in the 1994 final, a loser against Diss Town. So, Mr. M. Riley of Leeds and the linesman Messrs. McGee and Dalton. Well, we've heard from the fans, we've heard from Chris Grimshaw, we've heard from Dennis Underwood. It's now down to the 11 men on the pitch for Clitheroe. 90 minutes between them and the final of the FA Vars. Mangotsfield United, the opposition. And an absolutely thrilling game to look forward to here at Shawbridge. Away we go. Mangotsfield in the claret and blue. Clitheroe, of course, the blue and white stripes. Gary Butcher was saying earlier in the week the defence has never been a problem this season. They've been very tight, Clitheroe, and they'll be looking to build on that and keep it oh so tight, especially in the early stages. Lampkin forward and Butcher in, now done. So Clitheroe build their assault from the right. Roll bowl them, it's a good looking ball and just about outsmarted everybody. To Jason Matthews, an early touch for him. A little push from Rawlins. Mangotsfield themselves with a rather tight looking defence. They've only conceded 11 goals in the league this season, that in 19 outings. A trip on Dunn, and that's a free kick, early doors for the Blues. Mangotsfield themselves will be looking to weather any early pressure. The first goal, of course, all important in a tie like this. Grimshaw's kick to Dunn. Rather sloppy. Lampkin across. You could certainly feel the tension inside Shawbridge before this game. It really is all about who's up for this game. nerves would play a big part. And Gary Butcher, Dennis Underwood, just want the lads to settle as early as possible. Lampkin seeing rather off the ball in these opening 5 minutes. That's a nice ball by Don. Grimshaw will chase. Taylor had enough time. Really rather a hash of it. Matthews forced to clear. Now roll ball them wide to Andy Ruine. Nice ball in, and again Matthews untroubled. Westwell taking up the sweeping position right at the back. Just keeping his eye on anything that Mangotsfield throw forward. Gary Taylor. Rollins wide left, inside. Down to Butcher. Clitheroe not out of trouble yet. Rather intricate passing where it wasn't needed. Hewlett had the first chance. Here he comes again, Hewlett. Great block by Neil Barron. And now Nash comes. A few nerves at the back for Clitheroe, but they weathered the storm. And Gary Hewlett had 2 good chances then. The arms up. Rowbottom with the free kick. Well, that was an early test for Clitheroe at the back. Here's Dennis Hill. To Ruine. Leaves it for Lampkin. A vital interception for Westwell. He didn't make it. Here's Winston. Good ball in. And Butcher was back. And well, he needed to be. Mangotsfield looked the more dangerous of the 2 sides. Now Grimshaw looking to surge forward. Mangotsfield defending strongly. A blanket of claret and blue shirts on the edge of the box. Now Butcher. Clitheroe patient. Looking for Dunn wide right. Gary Taylor wins the throw. Good battling by Minol. Again Clitheroe bodies forward, stacking on the pressure. Chris Grimshaw. Rather a obvious slope to this pitch, and Clitheroe now with the opportunity to swing one in from the higher point. Chris Grimshaw quickly taken. Roll ball them. Goes on the left foot, Grimshaw. Good ball. And Butcher was the furthest man forward. Just Taylor tries to hold the ball up. No support arrives. Andy Taylor for Clitheroe. Sweet turn on the right. Throwing gained. Nad's just put the hand out. Clitheroe win the free kick. Interesting territory this. Dennis Hill will have to swing the ball up the hill, of course. That could be quite deceptive. Mr. Taylor looking for the 10 yards. So Dennis Hill with the kick. Oh, and it's in! Clitheroe scored! And it's Barron. A sweet free kick from Hill. And the Blues are in front. It's Andy Taylor. He got the highest. And so Dennis Hill with the kick. Oh, and it's in! Clitheroe scored! Simon Westwell just settling the team. That was the breakthrough Clitheroe wanted. Shawbridge erupts on 15 minutes. So this tie is now absolutely square. Free kick, bit of Mangotsfield pressure now for Clitheroe to just soak in. One for Nash to come for. Not a problem for him. Lampkin, lovely ball forward for Dunn to chase. And Clitheroe just keep the pressure on. Another half a yard from Grimshaw, and that would have been real trouble for Mangotsfield. Now Minall. Forward he comes, Barron misses it. Lampkin misses it. And Dennis Hill very sensibly allows the ball to run. Clitheroe just giving a little bit too much respect to Mangotsfield in the middle of the pitch. Gary Butcher's words, let's keep tight, let's not concede, evident now in Clitheroe's approach play. One feels if they were to apply a bit of pressure on Mangotsfield, they may find joy. The Claret and Blues lining up in the box. Thompson forward. Dennis Hill clears. But just rewind furthest forward for Clitheroe. Matthew Rawlins, not a good ball, and Grimshaw, it's all to the left of him. He's waiting for Dunn to make up the ground on the right. Dunn keeps it in. I don't know if Rewine will catch that. Yes, he will, but not enough on it to worry Jason Matthews. Nice little movement down the right by Clitheroe. tackle by Lampkin. And but the pass forward to Taylor, not the best he's ever made. Oh, that's a good turn by Winston. Lampkin in the way again. Good effort. Nigel Gillard lined himself up well there. But it's not going to bother Carlo Nash from that range. Here comes Morris, drives one in. Carlo Nash down very quickly at the right hand post as that one came fizzing in from Morris. Again, Wayne Morris finds space on the right. Butcher cuts that one out. Rewind not as quick to respond. And then the ball over. Neatly dealt with by Robotham. Anxious moments for Clitheroe. Swept in. Andy Rewind gets their edge of the box. Mangotsfield just wanting to keep the pressure on. Not able to. Nigel Gillard's hasty clearance. Sitting back. Sitting back. Them on the roof. Here come Mangotsfield. A succession of throw-ins and crosses. Here's one from Morris. Matthew Rawlins up. No danger. Chris Grimshaw now. Wide right. Punts it forward. Ewan there first. One for Butcher. And Butcher under pressure. Another free kick to Clitheroe. Clitheroe just sitting pensively on this lead. Not wanting to give anything away. But they need another goal. Plenty of time yet to do it, of course. And the job's halfway done at half-time. Dennis Underwood will be half pleased, I'm sure. Taylor back to Dennis Hill. Now Clive Dunn forward. Gillard wide to Morris. Again Mangotsfield asking the questions, but Carlo Nash in fine form. A buzz of support for Chris Grimshaw going forward. The Claret and Blues swiftly behind the ball. And Richard Thompson with the clearance. It's gone here at Shawbridge. Clitheroe 1, Mangotsfield 0. Oh, Ruine completely lost that one, and then pipped at the ankles of Gillard. Wayne Morris punts forward. Thompson's up, the big man, and a good save. Although Carlo Nash didn't get the hand, but Richard Thompson, the man who scored last week in the first leg, inches away with that one. And the jitterbugs at the back for Clitheroe. In it comes for Dunn, he leaves it for Ruine, and he screws it wide. So chances at both ends in a matter of 30 seconds, both sides with very good opportunities. Swift header from Robotham, clean and decisive. Matthew Rawlins looking to make the most. Good ball across. Dennis Hill back defending. Anxious times for Clitheroe. Thompson and Hewlett looking to dig the ball out. Butcher kept his nerve. Ruine didn't. Clitheroe in possession. Looks for Grimshaw, wide right. Taylor finds him. Butcher arrives. Grimshaw's cross. Straight into the arms of Matthews. Play on, says Mr. Riley. Ruine appeared to handle it. Dunn. Things not opening up in front of him. Hill's made the run. Nudging support. Good ball in from Dennis Hill. Super ball in. Now Dunn. Danger not over yet, but it is now as Dunn clips the heels of Hewlett. And that was a half chance for Clitheroe. Dennis Hill, a little bit of magic from him. Robotham again with Minall furthest forward. Oh, a spectacular dive by Minall. Mr. Riley saw nothing to convince him that there was anything wrong with that. Grimshaw forward, looks for Taylor. Ewan's very quick to the ball. Well, Clitheroe's attitude certainly unquestionable this afternoon. They've gone about this a right frame of mind. They have got the goal, of course, to bring them level in the tie. Brave challenge by Winston, and that means that Mangotsfield regain possession. Matthew Rawlins looking to nick that one past Ruine. On the chase now, Taylor, but Ewan first to it. Disciplined defending by Dave Ewan. Too much space for Rawlins. Clitheroe not closing Mangotsfield down until they get to this last third. Real leader at the back, Simon Westwell. But again, it's all Mangotsfield on the approach. Grimshaw in space on the right. And on that note, Mr. Riley brings the first 45 to an end. Halfway there, the job certainly not done yet. And an intriguing second 45 to come. Shawbridge, FA Carlsberg, Vars. The score is Clitheroe 1, Mangotsfield 0. Well, whatever happens in the next 45 minutes, Clitheroe have had one hell of an experience in this season's FA Carlsberg Vars. It's already been a great year for them, and it could well climax into something absolutely tremendous. Dennis Underwood and Gary Butcher will have had them in at half time, with hopefully the right tactics to come and win this game good and proper. No changes. Taylor rather allowing the Mangotsfield defence onto that one. Westwell swiftly to the challenge of Winston. Free kick against Rawlins. This Clitheroe's 9th game in the Vars this season. The 10th, of course, for Mangotsfield. Winston failed to keep it in. And Carlo Nash feeds the ball out wide left to Lampkin. Steve Lampkin, who had to leave the pitch after 10 minutes at Mangotsfield last week. Just rather pleased just to be playing. Ruine putting on the pressure, and it's effective. Here he is again now. Hill has gone away to the left. His run checked. Nice turn that time by Rawlins. Again, Barron right up with him. Mangotsfield have just rather silenced this big crowd here at Shawbridge. They've kept possession for long periods, but they failed to hurt Clitheroe in the last third. One for Dunn to chase. Again, safely back to Matthews. And he finds Gary Taylor. Wayne Morris, lots of time. Ahead of him, Nudge. Clitheroe defending deep in great numbers, keeping Mangotsfield at bay, but a chance for Rawlins, but he's offside, and that will not count. Clitheroe now on the chase, Andy Taylor. But Ewens has marshalled him very well all afternoon. Only led him away there once, of course. It's Andy Taylor's goal that separates the sides here at Shawbridge. And who would have thought way back in September when Clitheroe beat Immingham in the first round of this competition, 4-0 here, that we would be playing in the semi-final of the FA Vars. And a very great opportunity of reaching Wembley Stadium for the final. Mangotsfield, of course, here to spoil the party. Barron out to Dennis Hill, cheekily nicked off him by Nadge, who's virtually stuck to Dennis Hill all afternoon. Done inside to Butcher. It's just so tight in there for Clitheroe. Mangotsfield closing them down very quickly in midfield. Now in possession, Hewlett. Back to Thompson.
Come on, boys!
Nadge, good turn. We're in space. Back to Dennis Hill. Misplaced pass. Again gives Mangotsfield the advantage. Ball given away back to Clitheroe. Grimshaw. Dunn and Taylor in the middle. Here comes Dennis Hill now for Clitheroe. Completely miscued. And he found himself suddenly in a lot of space in the box. Robotham fights manfully for the ball. Lampkin gives it away. This could be danger for Clitheroe. Hewlett wide left. Gillard furthest forward. And Ruane sensibly lets the ball for Hewlett to shoot, and shoot high and wide. Butcher out to Lampkin. Again, not much ahead of him. And the Claret and Blues closing down quickly. Butcher to Dunn, neat interchange. Again, it's so tight. Mangotsfield very strongly defending. Good ball across. Robotham finds Ruane in a bit of space on the right. Can he get the cross in? Again, he slipped as he tried to deliver. Barron and Rawlins tangle again. Mr. Riley sees nothing wrong. The game just coming to life a little bit now. Hill with the game with Nadge so close to him. Dunn jumps with Ewan and puts an arm up as well. That's a yellow card for Clive Dunn. Now. Stuart Minall upended by Chris Grimshaw. Quiet game by his standards today, Chris Grimshaw, but he has worked tirelessly down the right-hand side. Really, space has been a premium for both sides. Matthew Rawlins in space. Not far wide with that one. He looks the biggest threat to Clitheroe in those forward positions. The Blue and White's really lacking in ideas going forward. Great header by Hewans. Certainly this workmanlike performance by Mangotsfield, keeping them in this game. The away side, of course, but they've had the lion's share of possession, really. And a good swivelling shot by Winston. Sandy Derbyshire on for Andy Ruine. See if he can make a difference. Here come Mangotsfield again, but again Butcher and Westwell, those two generals at the back, just keeping everything firm for Clitheroe. It's in the middle area of the pitch where they're conceding possession too much. Taylor for Dunn. Chance for Clitheroe to surge forward now. Dunn holds it up for Derbyshire. Quickly across though, Morris. An hour gone now in this contest. Still Clitheroe lead 1-0 on the day. 1-1 of course on aggregate. Out comes Winston to Rawlins, the man who looks most likely for Mangotsfield. Thompson. Possession again squandered by Clitheroe. But away at goal kick it is. Lampkin pumps it forward. Now Butcher, can he make something happen? Goes for the return. And at last a breath of anticipation about Clitheroe's forward play as Gary Butcher scythed through the middle. Too much for Taylor. Derbyshire challenges, wins the ball for Hill. Now Taylor for Clitheroe, wide left, done offside. I think the sheer enormity of this game has got to some of the players, realising what's at stake. Done now. Cuts inside. Out to Grimshaw. Chance for Dunn, edge of the box. Grimshaw eventually delivers, but it's behind. Thompson forward, the big man. Robo them. Good clearance by him. Not for the first time this afternoon. Grimshaw, sheer tenacity from him. Wins himself the free kick. He's a man who can get the crowd on their feet, Chris Grimshaw. It's more of that we need to see from Clitheroe, a bit more spirit. Now Dunn, again a free kick against him. He's had a yellow card, just needs to be careful. The words to Clive Dunn from the bench will surely be, don't panic. Matthews punts forward. Clitheroe haven't got it clear again. A sweet turn and shot by Minall. That could have been dangerous for the North West County side. Very much a repeat of the game at Mangotsfield last week. This were the home side under pressure on the back foot for large parts of the game. Clitheroe, of course, had 3 or 4 good chances to score themselves last weekend. This match really looking now as if it needs something special to decide it. Less than 20 minutes of the 90 left. Uncertainty between Robotham and Barron leads to a corner for Mangotsfield. Not a good corner. And the ball back from Minnow rather less effective. Rather a hash of that one Mangotsfield made, but they still battling for every ball in the Clitheroe half. Touch of cramp for Robotham. Matthews forward. Good header by Lampkin. Hill should get there. Yes, he nicks that one. Well played, Dennis Hill. Andy Taylor wants it quickly. Bit of urgency now about Clitheroe. Derbyshire, arms all over Gillard. Matthews again, the keeper, well forward. He wants this one. Clive Dunn, forward for Clitheroe. Good jump by Taylor. For once he got ahead of Ewens, but Ewens recovered quickly. Great tackle by Butcher. Again, the sharper tackles coming in from Mangotsfield. The second substitution for Clitheroe. Gary Taylor. Dunn. Nice turn of foot. Going on his own. And Thompson upends Clive Dunn. The smile on his face says it all. He felt that Dunn took a dive, but more importantly, Mr. Riley didn't. So time for a quick drink. Clitheroe now applying the pressure. This is good. Derbyshire fell in the box. Bodies all over the place. And for a moment there, Derbyshire looked to have the beating of Thompson. And with the man over, that would have been very interesting. Thunderous tackling from Gary Butcher. Yeah. Westwell forward. But it's Mangotsfield again, looking the brighter going forward. Gillard looking for the free kick. Mr. Riley absolutely spot on, right up with play, and made the decision accordingly. Fortunately in Clitheroe's favour. Chance for Taylor. And his chance for glory. Andy Taylor snatched at the shot. Taylor in ahead of them. Chance for Taylor. And it's extra time in the Vars semi-final. Over 90 minutes, 1 goal scored, and that's not enough. It's 1-1 now on aggregate. And we're going to be treated to that 30 minutes of tiredness, aching bones, mistakes, which is extra time. Extra time at Shawbridge. Mangotsfield attacking again. Renewed impetus for this last 30 minutes now. If we don't get a goal, it'll be penalties. Oh, a chance. Rawlins now for Mangotsfield, and he screwed it wide. The best opportunity of the game for Matthew Rawlins for Mangotsfield, and he screwed it wide. Lampkin forward. One for Derbyshire to chase. Again, it's Mangotsfield quickest to the ball. Stuart Minall, good tackle by Butcher. He felt the effects of that one. Some tired legs out there now. But the prize to play for, surely in everybody's minds. FA Carlsberg Vase semi-final. We're in extra time here at Shawbridge, Clitheroe. Now Butcher nips it away from trouble. Taylor back to Gary Butcher, and the ball over the top for Dunn. Straight into Thompson. Here's Gillard now for Mangotsfield. Important header for Barron, he didn't make it. And Rawlins closed down by Smith that time. But Mangotsfield again, all the best pressure from them, and they're forcing Clitheroe back. Done out to Grimshaw, neat ball by him. Clive Dunn, wide right for Clitheroe. Again waiting for blue and white shirts to join him forward. There's a number of them now. Butcher wanted too much time. And Taylor again keeps possession. Handball by Grimshaw. It's John Riley, the top scorer. He's been out for some time, but he's still the top scorer within the club this season with 14 goals. Andy Perrott, a man with 8 goals to his name already in the Vase this season. Oh, good strong header by Bright. And it's trouble now, Rawlins. Oh, he's hit the post, but it was Nash again. by Bright. And it's trouble now, Rollins. Oh, it's hit the post, but it was Nash again. Palmed that one away. What a spectacular save by Carlo Nash. And if Clitheroe do win this, they're going to surely have Carlo Nash to thank yet again. A roar of encouragement now from the Shawbridge faithful as Dennis Hill runs into trouble. That's 2 chances now for Matthew Rawlins, but twice Carlo Nash has denied him. Taylor asking for Bright to feed off the ball. Westwell with the kick. Harmlessly forward. That gives Mangotsfield again the chance to buzz away. Hill had chance to collect. Fluffed at that one. Winston into Gillard. Unfortunately there was an offside as Smith sprawled across to avert danger. Tired challenges out there. Dennis Underwood exhorting the lads to dig in again. Just find the one moment to separate the sides. That's 15 up now. The last quarter of an hour. It's extra time. It's still 1-0. Just to remind you, if we don't get a result, it will be penalties to decide who goes to Wembley for the FA Carlsberg Vase. There's Keith Motley. .15 to go here at Shawbridge. Still 1-1 on aggregate between the sides. Minnow got the header in, set nothing on it. Now Grimshaw into Riley. John Riley. Whoa. Yeah, that one. Grimshaw, tidy play by him. Now Lampkin drives it forward. Again, there's a wall of claret and blue shirts in the way. Shouts for handball and it's given against Minall. Well, the substitute Bright will take no further part and needs to be replaced by the top scorer Andy Perrott. But it's Clitheroe on the way forward. Taylor falling over the ball. Grimshaw wide right. Chris Grimshaw for Clitheroe. Good ball in. And Riley second to that. Thompson very quick. So Andy Perrott, who scored 32 times this season for Mangotsfield, space appearing, tired legs again. I've said it a few times now. Clitheroe just haven't been able to put the pressure on that they would have wanted. It's been cautious all the way for them, caution. Andy Taylor now, chance for Clitheroe. Grimshaw in. Again, too many claret shirts. Avert the danger. Lampkin drives it forward again. Butcher thought about the shot, instead he gives it to Taylor. Now Butcher, good ball across, and it's in! Butcher's cross has found the net! And Clitheroe have it! Butcher thought about the shot, instead he gives it to Taylor. Now Butcher, good ball across, and it's in! Butcher's cross has found the net! But that's just the surge forward that Clitheroe needed. And Gary Butcher, the player manager, has made it happen for the Blues. Well, now that's ignited the crowd. 7 minutes to go, and Clitheroe have the second goal. Chance for Rollins, but Carlo Nash. In the first period, here comes Derbyshire. Running to the corner, Grimshaw with him. Getting the ball in, causes trouble. Riley took a deflection, and with Matthews going the wrong way, precious seconds now eating away. Well, there's certainly an element of confusion about that second goal. Butcher's cross appeared innocuous, so I think Thompson got a foot in. Anyway, it ended up in the net, that's the important thing. Grimshaw now tantalising Mangotsfield. Another corner, the ball kept up at the Mangotsfield end of the pitch. And Clitheroe eating away at the time. They know they're nearly there. Just happy to keep possession, keep winning the throws. A good few minutes left in this game yet. Butcher out to Chris Grimshaw. Butcher into the corner. Wembley. Carlo Nash has lost it for the first time. He didn't look in any trouble at all. High anxiety. Westwell, and now Clitheroe again, will depend on their magnificent defence to keep them in this FA Vase. Riley holds it up for Dennis Hill. Dennis Hill's got the legs, turns outside. Dennis Hill for Clitheroe. Great ball across, but Grimshaw just got sucked in. Bit of argy-bargy between the number 3, Minall, and Derbyshire. It's been a workmanlike performance. Injury time to be played in this second period of extra time in this semi-final second leg. It's quite a mouthful, of course, but Clitheroe are holding firm. Defensively, they've certainly done the job this afternoon, no questions about that at all. Perhaps lack a little bit of urgency going forward when they may have gone for the throat a little earlier. But Mangotsfield themselves have proved very tough. That's a lovely sweet ball. Rawlins, he's had two very good chances in extra time, and this is the man who's kept Clitheroe in the vase this afternoon, Carlo Nash. Man of the match in my book. Clitheroe with 14 heroes out there. Nash showing his commitment. And that's it! Clitheroe have done it! The Blues are at Wembley for the first time in their history. Scenes of jubilation here at Shawbridge. And you can see what it means to these fans. Well, it was a hard, gritty performance, and Simon Westwell led the lads from the back today. They've really had to work hard for this victory, but Clitheroe it is who will be gracing the Twin Towers of Wembley in the FA Vase, Carlsberg Vase final. And how hard they've worked for it this afternoon. We're going up picks anyway. Lad, I
thought we were going to be extra. I thought we were going to go to a replay, to be honest. But when Gary Butcher went through there, I don't know where he found them legs from.
Scored that.
It was an own goal.
Yeah,
it was an own goal. So when he went through, the tears were welling up. Yeah, they played very well today.
Good side.
They changed the system of playing, and they're a totally different game. You know, they've had us watched, and they knew our dangers and that. But credit to them, they played brilliant. I thought.
What about your fan club here, lads? Are you going to Wembley?
I had a nightmare, but I worked on. I had to work for that last 30 minutes.
The Whirring, AW Cleaning. A proud day for Clitheroe FC and AW Cleaning.
We are Clitheroe, that's it. We are Clitheroe.
You picked the right game to sponsor today then, yeah?
I went to Bristol and I'm going to Wembley.
Superb, thank you very much.
Thank you.